He and his brothers probably were rescued by somebody who thought they were helping by taking them out of the wild. But when you take them to a shelter and they're in that condition, they won't get out. Jellybean and his brothers were at a very high kill animal facility in North Carolina. This happens a lot. The volunteer will see a cat and they just can't stand for it to be euthanized, so they reach out to us. Fortunately, we had room for those three, and they came, and I happened to be there when they arrived. And poor little guys, I mean, they were just pitiful. All three of these kittens were about 4 weeks old, and they had horrible upper respiratory infections. An upper respiratory infection in cats is pretty common, especially when they come from a shelter situation. They would have been euthanized right away had they stayed there, because they were sick kittens. Their eyes will weep and they'll sneeze and they will really not feel good. And if you don't treat it, their eyes can rupture. They're absolute masters at masking pain or discomfort of any kind. So with upper respiratory infections, it's really about sneezing, runny eyes, anything that takes them out of their schedule and their routine. That's the warning sign. The first thing we do whenever they come to BCR is to take them to our vet to be evaluated. Because they were so tiny, there was no way to do any kind of surgery on them at that point. The first probably few weeks he was there was just being treated. As he gained weight and the infection got better, then we could actually remove his eyes. But it's never, ever slowed them down. Jellybean's probably one of the most active cats we have. He lives to run on his big wheel in his room. He'll go on it many times a day at top speed. And he's so stingy with it that we had to get a second wheel in that room so the other cats had a chance. Jelly's such a strong personality. He's one of those, it's all about me cats. The staff that work with him every day and see him every day, he loves them and immediately gets on their shoulders. You know, whatever comes his way, we're going to be there for him regardless.